Okay, time for some man time. Sports edition. Hey, Miami Dolphins. Congratulations on a back-to-back win. I like it. One dominant win and one we inked out, but we'll take it, man. We'll take it. Hey, Tua, I give you shit when you don't do well, so when you do well, salute. Hey, salute, man. I'll leave it at that. When it comes to Achane, hey, boy, listen, you keep doing your thing. All right? Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. But I don't want to spend too much time on Miami Dolphins news. Just know that I've been paying attention and I wanted to give it an extra week just so we can see what happens. Because consistency is always key. Next, in Shedeur Sanders news, to all the beggars. What do you think? What do you think when all over social media, all the podcasts, all the pundits and the journalists and the beat writers and, oh, well, they're doing this to Shedeur and he could do much better. They put Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur could do much better. What do you say now? Or did your fanaticism lead you to say stupid things? Did your fanaticism lead you to not thinking things through, to not sounding like you need to be living in reality? You see, Shedeur Sanders played in college without an offensive line, and he looked decent as a quarterback. Him himself looked really good. He picked teams apart. But this ain't college, goddammit. This the pros. Them guys faster, bigger, stronger, smarter. Yeah. They know all the techniques, the ins and outs that the college teams and the college defenses didn't. And it showed. Yeah, it showed. So much so that his quarterback rating looked like shit. I know you're going to say, well, he had a couple drop balls. They dropped the... It still counts against his rating. You go, well, he didn't get any practice with the first team. You already knew that. Yeah, you were talking like he didn't need practice. You were talking like he didn't need reps. You were talking like he didn't need development. You all were talking like he was all fucking world without any of it, and he needs it, right? Yeah, he needs an offensive line that can block somebody, huh? Yeah. So all that begging was for nothing because they ain't had an offensive line in years. Deshaun Watson stays hurt for the same reason. Yeah. So you all thought that Shedeur can come in there and just dominate with no offensive line. It's because you're stupid. You're stupid. Impulsive. Fanatics. Not supporters. You see, you know Deshaun Watson might be able to come back soon, right? And because he's a $50 million man, $230 million guaranteed, unless they're going to come up off that money and eat that, he's going to start, right? Right. So you might as well let Kevin Stefanski, I think that's his name, die on his shield. But nah, y'all was begging for Shedeur Sanders to be put in a situation that's impossible behind an offensive line that can't block nobody. You thought that the running game was inconsistent because it was inconsistent, not just because they were putting him in a position and them in a position to not be able to stop nobody because the offensive line can't stop nobody. You thought the receivers wasn't looking as good because they just wasn't as good, not because the plays don't get to develop because the quarterback can't get him the ball because the offensive line can't stop nobody. That's what you thought, right? Right. What you thought is you can wish Shedeur Sanders did well. And it'll work. Not the fact that he actually needs the pieces to do so. Hey, do you realize that it seems as if the coach and the general manager are at odds over control? You want to know why I say that? Because I don't have any proof of it. It just seems that way, given the fact that you don't give the guy that's backing up the guy who's starting reps with the first team just in case the guy who's starting gets hurt. Yeah, if you don't give the backup quarterback reps with the first team just in case the first string quarterback gets hurt, it means you don't really want to play him. And the only reason is that you don't want to play him is because you didn't pick him. He's not your guy. So maybe we should have been begging for them to trade Shedeur, not to play Shedeur behind the offensive line that can't block nobody, that can't stop nobody, that can't protect nobody, in a system that was designed for Deshaun Watson, who might possibly be back soon. But anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get the conversation started. Maybe I'm not thinking. Maybe I don't know how to play cloak and dagger. And until next time, man time out.